young receivers that can play, and they just needed some experience and get out in front of 83,000, show what they can do. And Harrison ran some great routes today, and I was just fortunate enough able to lay it out there and let him go get it.
First and 10 now for Shane Matthews. Fakes to the tailback and throws the ball deep down the field. Was thinking clear, but makes the pitch. Touchdown!
Welcome to Florida Football with Steve Spurrier. Today's show is brought to you by Dairy Farmers Incorporated, producers of milk. It does a body good. By First Union Service, we guarantee it. By Osmos and Great Southern Wood, the most trusted name in wood preserving. By Golden Flake. One taste, and you're stuck on Golden Flake. And by Chevrolet and your Florida Chevrolet dealers.
It was a record-setting performance of sorts for the Gator offense as Florida defeats San Jose State 59-21 in the season opener. Hi again, everybody. I'm Mick Hubert, along with head coach Steve Spurrier. Steve, a big win in the opener yesterday. Congratulations to you and the Gators.
Well, thank you, Mick. I really am proud of the team. I thought we played with tremendous effort. And, of course, our fans, 83,000 there, just a tremendous emotional lift for the guys. We've played very well at home here the last couple of years, and hopefully we can continue because Alabama's coming to town Saturday night, and certainly we're going to need all of our Gator fans behind us then. But really proud of the team. San Jose State pushed us a little bit. It's 17-14 right there early in the second quarter. So we had to really play hard there. But overall, it was a good day for us.
The Gator defense scored a touchdown, blocked a punt, and it was I think, contributing in some way to 28 Gator points. So both sides of the ball played well at times.
Oh, certainly, Mick. Of course, Shane Matthews had an almost perfect day, and Harrison Houston catching 3 touchdowns. And defensively, we gave up some passing yards, and we felt like that probably would happen. San Jose State is an excellent passing team, but we held them to 21 points, and we made some mistakes back there. Hopefully we can correct them. But also, I think San Jose State might be as good or the best passing team we'll face all year. So we're going to play a team probably going to come in and run the ball at us this week, so we're going to have to shift gears a little bit defensively.
Perhaps the only difference between the opener from 90 and the 91 opener was in last year we got the ball to receive and took a minute and a half to score. Defense had them stopped, and then we scored in 6 seconds of offensive time. It was 7-0 as the new north end zone accommodating the 83,000 people in the stadium. And here's what we see: the Gators stopping them early, Steve.
Right. I think Tony McCoy actually caused that fumble, got a hand in there, and Brad Culpepper got it for us. And we had a pass play called. Shane saw him blitzing, audible, and Harrison Houston made a beautiful corner route. The ball was actually underthrown, but he was so open he was able to catch it and squirm into the end zone. There's Tony McCoy again, making the first hit, and Fee Bartley and a host of Gators cleaning up. I think you'll notice our defense played with tremendous effort the whole game. Here's the second play for our offense, and Shane throws to Eric Red out in the flat for a 9-yard gain, and he sees him blitzing again. We pick him up, and again Harrison runs a corner route, and the defender went for the interception, and we get another touchdown there. It was some quick scoring.
He caught 2 passes for 59 yards, and both of them were scores.
Yeah, I can't remember scoring 2 touchdowns out of 3 plays, but that's nice to happen. Here's San Jose State throwing an under route. This may be the one with the tight end streaking down the left sideline. I believe it is coming up right here. We were, as you can see, we let the tight end run clean going down the sideline there. We've got to get a better hit on him. Dale Spear wasn't all at fault at that play. We should have had some help deep there. Here's Eric Red on the sweep play. Tell you what, San Jose State plays a blitzing, attacking style of defense. They almost challenge you to throw the ball. And I really think during the fourth quarter, that was the reason we didn't move the ball very well to the second and third group. Here's Arden Krzyzewski for an important field goal. That put us up 17-7 at this time.
That would be the end of the first quarter. San Jose State, though, would come right back. Steve, as you mentioned, made a game, but at one point, your lead is only 3.
Right, they made a 98-yard drive here. And here's a deep pass. As you can see, our defensive back, Sam Scavella's right there, but he just did not make the play. Their receiver just out-jumped him and made the catch there at the 1-yard line, and they got it in there to make it 17-14.
12 and a half minutes to play in the second quarter, but then the Gator offense goes back to work. Nice running here, Eric Redd.
That's right. Our offensive line, the first group really knocked San Jose State backwards and created some running lanes for Eric Redd, Willie McClendon. And you can tell we were just running up the middle. Here's Shane checking off again. We got Harrison in the slot, running another corner route. Excellent protection and just a perfect throw there.
Take another look here, an isolated look at the route run by Houston.
Right. We felt like that our flanker, our Z-man, was going to have a chance to score some touchdowns the way San Jose State played their defense. They played a lot of man-to-man, and they gave us an opportunity to throw those routes. Here's Carlton Miles on a beautiful play. I tell you what, he dropped in his zone area, read the quarterback, and made a nice catch. It's a pretty hard thrown ball right here, and Carlton got his hands on it and really made a beautiful play there. Big game yesterday for inside linebacker Carlton Miles. Gators now opening up a little bit, and here they can come again to block the punt. Right, Michael Gilmore is excellent at blocking punts. I tell you what, in practice, he just about gets one every time, so we felt like maybe he could get one for us, and he got it right there. Watch Willie Jackson. Right, this was a play we put in for San Jose State. We sort of had no backs in the backfield, spread them out, and Willie sort of split the 2 defenders back there, and Shane again made a perfect throw, and we got us another touchdown. We got a break here on this one. Right, this is, I told Shane this is the worst play he's made in 2 years I can remember, because it was first down, and he was hoping Willie would come back, but Willie wasn't supposed to. He was supposed to go on deep in the corner of the end zone, but they were holding Terrell Jackson, our tight end. Here's just excellent effort by Willie McClendon to get in the end zone there to, I think, get us point number 44 right before half. Yeah, 22 seconds before the half. The Gators take advantage and get that ball back and score and raise the lead as we go to the halftime. We'll come back, take a look at second half highlights, but first we'll have our At the Half features when we continue in just a moment.
Looking out over Florida Field from the touchdown terrace section of the new North End Zone expansion here at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. When all the details are completed to this fine structure, it truly will be the crown jewel of all the facilities here at the University of Florida in athletics. And the amazing part about it was that just 9 months ago, this structure existed only on paper. Groundbreaking ceremonies for the North End Zone expansion took place last December, and the race was on to add 10,000 seats to Florida Field, increasing seating to 83,000, making it the 8th largest on-campus stadium in the country. Gator Athletic Director Bill Arnsparger cites fan support as the driving force to the expansion becoming a reality.
We knew there was tremendous interest, but the thing that has really, been made clear to us in the last year is fan support. I mean, fans have bought this project, and that gives you a tremendous feeling to know that there's that type of support, Gator support, in the state of Florida and in the surrounding areas.
Over 300 men worked 10-hour days to complete the structure, which houses 18 new Gator dens and the future home for Gator Boosters Incorporated and the Florida Sports Museum. Project manager Mike Powell says it is aesthetics that will set this stadium apart from others.
The north elevation, the side that faces the road, does not say stadium. It says nice architecture, and that is something that is really pleasing, and that's something that's different from Robbie. If you go down to Robbie, you've got the forms down there, but it's all gray concrete, and here we've got the red brick, we've got the future sports museum, we've got the future Gator booster offices out front, and that really adds a very nice touch along with the landscaping that we've got.
Bill Arnsparger is most proud that the $17 million expansion ensures the future of Gator athletics without affecting any present or future academic projects.
I think that's tremendously important for our fans to realize and the people out in the state to realize that this project was financed by athletic dollars through bonding. and will be paid for through athletic dollars. Nothing in the academic area was affected.
Hey, how you doing? How about a full drink? Go ahead.
Not a bad way to watch a game on Saturday. For Inside Gator Football, I'm Steve Babick.
Everybody enjoyed it, of course, yesterday. Steve, what were your thoughts? Did you get a chance to look up there and see that sight in the north end zone?
I think it was what a lot of us expected, just an emotional lift from so many people, and I tell you, it's certainly nice to be able to tell prospects that we have the largest stadium in the state of Florida, but also that we fill it, and that's just so important, to play in front of a packed house every home game. 4 of our 6 are definite sellouts, and yesterday's was very close to being a sellout. So anytime you can put 83,000 plus in, that's a big lift for your team.
Noise level was very high, and I'm sure it'll be even higher this week for Alabama.
I'm sure it's going to be the loudest probably ever this coming week when Alabama comes to town, and hopefully we got to let our people know to be quiet a little bit when we have the ball. Shane came off the field yesterday and he said, "Coach, we need to let our fans know that when we have it, they need to be a little quieter, and when the other team has it, it's the time to scream and yell." But I think they were still yelling after the fumble recovery by Brad Culpepper.
All right, we'll come back and take a look at second half highlights after these words from the University of Florida. 52-14 lead for the Gators early in the third quarter. Nice play for the defense here.
Yeah, it's a nice play by Monty Grove. He's got to contain. He warded off a couple of blockers and stretched out the sweep play and made the tackle. Excellent play. Ed Robinson coming in there. We basically have 3 starting inside linebackers with Ed Robinson, Carlton Miles, and Timmy Paul. Here is a big hit by Marquette Oliver. Boom. As you can see, I think he halfway knocked the guy out, and we got the fumble. Marquette, number 8, he is a hitter, I tell you that. Carlton did not wrap up right there, so it gave Marquette an opportunity. Here he comes in, boom. And I think Carlton comes in and gets the fumble recovery there.
And it sets up Brian Fox, who is now in the game.
Right. Brian actually checked off to this play also, and went ahead and tossed him a touchdown to Aubrey Hill. Aubrey is another fine second-year receiver. We held him out last year, and he's going to really be a good one for us.
59-14 Florida, 6:35 to play in the third quarter. Spartans with the football now. Matt Beach, tough guy, he stayed in there.
He sure did. Their coach kept him in the entire game just about, and there's our tight end down the middle. We're playing a 2-deep zone, and we need to hit that tight end, not let him have that clean release that he had there. Here's a little slant to Willie Jackson. As you can see, Willie almost broke it out of there. That was 3rd and 15. We went backwards a lot there in that fourth quarter.
How often is a punter making the highlight tape?
I tell you what, we're really happy that Shane Edge hit 2 really big punts, over 60 yards, both of them, and this brought a big ovation from the crowd. A lot of people told me that's the longest, highest punt they've seen in memory. Here we are on defense again. As you can see, we've got just about everyone in there, and they complete a screen pass. We don't tackle very well. Missed one there. Lawrence Hatch runs him out of bounds. And San Jose State, they gained some yards on us yesterday, but they gained yards on just about everyone they play.
Here's a play that takes them down to the goal line, but no points as the Gator defense comes up with a play.
Right. Sam Scavella knocked it loose, and we recovered in the end zone. Got the ball on the 20-yard line.
59-21 after 3 quarters. No scoring in the fourth quarter. This is a defensive play here as they stop Lindsey.
Right.
William Gaines on the tackle.
Yeah, William Gaines played well inside. He and Brad Culpepper, our defensive ends. We're going to shore up our secondary a little bit. But again, San Jose State, they know what they're doing throwing the football.
I'm sure this is the play that Del Spurrier wished he could have ever again.
There was a chance for an interception, but we didn't quite come up with it.
So that's how it went yesterday at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. More than 83,000 fans on hand. The Gators a big winner, 59-21. We'll come back and go into the locker room and hear from the winning Gators when we continue in just a moment.